Hi, it's Tay. I want to openly disclose here for this short video that I am currently in a semi-idle mode of sorts. As I await for new instructions on Contact Day, and which is a day that has no fixed time frame or date, so I keep trying, I am not receiving any clear next steps for my missions. This is explained by the following. I am currently in transition to newer phases of my life, especially regarding attempting first contact experiences, so books and other long-form works might not be done until I have more concrete experience and more tangible information. In the meanwhile, well, not a lot is going on at the current time, and I hope this will change eventually. I hope you understand. If anyone wants more information about my experiences, they can contact me. That doesn't mean I'll give up trying on my own disclosure. It's just that the current timing and conditions, and low amount of activity in my life, do not allow me to proceed to more major developments at the current time. Contact Day will be when I finally get to encounter extraterrestrials in person in some way or another. This will be one of the major transitions of my lifetime. The last time I had such a major transition was my downward spiral into what you call mental illnesses, around the early 2020s. Do you notice how people with already cracked or traumatized brains are sometimes the most eligible chosen candidates for long-term contact experiences? You cannot simply have a fully mentally sound person who doesn't believe in extraterrestrials, or is on the fence, have their minds cracked open by entities, because it is kinda sealed. If they get any encounters, it will be by sightings only or telecommunication mediums such as social media or the internet. My mind was neurodivergent from birth and also quite traumatized from childhood and adolescent experiences, so this is why an egregore managed to hijack my mind as early as the young age of 9 years. So now I am able to channel. When it comes to SSP recruits, they are the ones who traumatized recruited and abducted children as a hazing ritual or preparation exercise, and to test how they would open up their psionics from trauma, and form alters as needed for their handlers. But I'm going on a tangent here. What I'm saying is that such things comes at the appropriate timing. I have lost patients too many times to count, and almost lost hope one time. They are up there, my real family, waiting to make the right move to arrive on grounds, or at least any benevolent beings. But time is barely anything sensible or tangibly experienced to most of them because their point of attention experiences primarily higher densities, and is more expansive and integrated than our fragmented, narrow and linear perceptions of reality. I've had to go to a few channelers to try contacting them. One of these channelers violated my emotional boundaries and was a master manipulator outside of channeling, so I had to then block him, so to say. Needless to say, another reason I've been quite idle for a few years is because I deal with life's affairs like such. Relationships, friendships, are very crucial to me because with no social contact, I starve. I will not go into why right now or any of my traumatic childhood stuff. Lastly, first contact, especially CE5 or landing, are considered to be the holy grail of ufology. According to certain SSP recruits and other contactees, regardless of credibility, there's a pattern which states repeatedly that it is a long process. Then there are of course the Swaronians who believe that the Galactic Federation is the ultimate controller of Earth, and if the so-called Swaronians are legitimate, real beings, then of course, I would like to side with what they have to say sometimes. But also because of the co-alienation effect where contactees discredit each other, such as calling each other AI, I interpret everything mildly. Moreover, CE5 is also my own holy grail, and I have good reasons for wanting that, which are not regressive or infiltration-based. And every time I consult a channeler about this, they say something like, "It can be arranged," or, "It is upon you now." Well, it's 2024 and I am still waiting. I have been trying to do energy work since 2018. It's like they have their hands tied, and I am deciding to experience my own semi-parallel timeline bubble to dodge at least partially all of the Federation's clutches on humanity. And every single time I wanted to arrange a CE5 gathering with at least the same group of friends, something derailed the entire process and prevented it from occurring because of the simple magnitude and importance of such an event. Do you realize how many contact attempts got cancelled or thwarted with different persons and not only for me? In 2023 we tried more than 4 times I think, and it was delayed so much it got thrown into the next summer, and I was so upset, because of what the event meant for me and that I waited 3 years, that I had a psychiatric emergency, and obviously I did not say the true reasons why I was depressed. Not only that, but I've had one lightworker contact me twice out of nowhere and warn me that I have enemies trying to stop me. She read my situation on point and my ancestors guided her to talk to me. This is how badly my mission is important, as it was also confirmed by more than one person, and no one can stop me. But for now, I do not have any new instructions as how to proceed next. I just am looking to recruit people to go find a CE5 spot with me, because honestly, I am concerned that going to the spot I call Point Zero might keep not working, considering the urgency of my works.